Freax. Oh, why'd you go and say that? Freax. The website was a mistake, yeah. Freax.
And welcome back to another episode of Twitter Freaks. First and foremost, I stole her ex's ashes. Deserved.
Here lies David Greenberg. Oh my god, that's so insensitive. That's fucking insane. That's unhinged. No, it's unhinged? Your boyfriend dying? And then me fucking you next to his ashes. That's a little unhinged. Don't you think? And you go and cheat on me, right? I don't know, let's ask him. Let's ask David. Hey David, would you be a little upset if I was viciously railing your bitch a month after you died? Yes, I would be really upset about that. That's so not pushing P, player.
Well, I'm glad that he's in a better place now. The care of someone who, I guess, gives a little more of a shit about it. Oh my god. Kinda beast mode. David is free now. Holy shit. Oh my god. This guy in the video says the N-word, har-r, by the way. It's unrelated, but time I see people posting about him, he's constantly saying the N-word. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of expect that, right? This doesn't seem like a dude who's particularly upstanding. Yeah, no fucking duh. All right, next up. All right, banger one out of Trump. All right, this comes from Tim Brannigan, but the video is from Brian Krasenstein, which I can't believe the Krasensteins are still around. You know, AOC saying woke one is crazy applies to these guys too. Okay, so claims she has a button fitted on her belly. When she gets the nod that Trump's asleep, she presses it to wake him up. They're calling her the zapper.
Actually, more than a year ago, where we funded a dozen and more major research teams to answer the question of
she goes, huh, and then he goes, whoa,
it's a complicated
and he's up. Okay, so just like a lot going on here, first and foremost, why are we letting this guy sleep through shit? Like, what the fuck? He's just out. He's like a little baby. He's out, man. I believe this immediately. More evidence for this than the Hassan shock collar thing. He's meditating, man. It's a vibrating butt plug. You think it's a Lovense? I think so too. Oh man, this guy's 80. Yeah, I mean, he should. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, on one hand, like, it is upsetting that the president has dementia and is falling asleep at 2 p.m. and, you know, sundowning as soon as the sun comes up. On the other hand, he's 81. Like, what do you expect? Like, we should just stop electing these people, right? What did we think was going to happen? All the Biden stuff just fully ignored now. He's sleeping. He is being sleepy Joe Biden. The Brandonization is coming harder and harder every second. He's like a Biden Gola. You're going to see, you know, the eyes burn out and he's going to become Biden. He's going to start talking about fats and Jack and shit. All right, next up. This one was awesome. This is all my moral philosophy classes. All right, let's listen to this one.
Two identical twin siblings having consensual sex with one another. That, to me personally, is quite disgusting and frankly disturbing. But when you try to use logic to explain why it's morally reprehensible, you start to get into a couple roadblocks. And I'm certainly not the first to use incest as an example of why morality is subjective, but like, explain to me why incest is wrong without just saying you personally find it gross. Because like, if you were to have a kid via incest, that could be wrong because giving a kid birth defects is pretty reprehensible. Intentionally knowing you give a kid birth defects and then creating a kid that has birth defects, that's fucked up, right? If it was a man and a woman who were siblings having sex, that could be a problem because of gender power dynamics, right? And the consent could be altered. Okay. Same with an age difference, right? If there's an older sibling and a younger sibling, that could be non-consensual because of power dynamics. That would then be wrong. But if it's two identical twins, right? They're the same sex and presumably gender. They are the same age, raised together, treated equally by their parents. They can't have a kid. They're the same sex. Like, you know? Like, why is it wrong? Like, tell me. Like, give me a genuine, like, reason why it's wrong. Like, they're consenting adults. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's gross. Like, it's gross. Like, I agree with you. But, like, I can't explain why. Technically, why is it gross? Like, it's gross because it's gross, right? But why is it gross, you know? With morality and logic, right? Like, why? What makes it wrong? Womp womp. Morality is not universal.
So a lot going on here. First off, wow, real coffee. Long way from West Africa, you know. I hate to be like this. He's totally right, you know. 100% correct. In fact, I've always thought the like power imbalance thing was kind of cope too. Like, I think incest is one of those things where people are like, oh, it's disgusting. And then they're like, fuck, I have to like walk back a reason why I believe this. Like, shit. Like, I don't know. There's a fucking power imbalance. But it's like, yeah, you live in the world. Like, there's a power imbalance between any two people ever. Especially in a heteronormative society, there's going to be one very particular power imbalance over and over and over again. But, even so, it is crazy. All through the comments is nobody being able to do it. Like, here, I'll scroll down. These are people, you know, describing the fact that it is actually difficult to engage with this. Implying the power dynamics can exist because they're the same age and gender sounds like a very strange excuse. That's crazy to me. Be like, oh no, but what if there are power dynamics? It's like, okay, well, he can only control for so many things, but let's just say hypothetically there's no power imbalance, you know, then what? It's morally wrong because morality is objective. It originates from God. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I see. Okay. Well, at least that makes sense. You know, at least they're like, well, I don't have any opinions on the matter. I just do what's in the book. It's like, okay, well, that at least makes sense. Why do we have to explain why I don't like incest? I don't know. You don't have to. You can just keep scrolling. I think it's just interesting that you can't. Reality is not universal. Yet universally, humans don't like incest or cannibalism. Okay, fucking don't put words in my mouth, all right? You know, you don't know what I eat. Our bodies are genetically coded against incest. Our bodies are genetically coded against homosexuality. But you can be gay. It's really great. Aren't we technically related in one way or another? Wouldn't that mean anyone in a sexual relationship committed some form of incest? True. That is true. Of course, the real funny part would have been if his identical twin showed up at the very end. Like, obviously. It's just I don't know. It's just like a very basic thought experiment. If you can't describe why you fundamentally have an aversion to this without being like, oh, you know, it's a list of things you can control for, then like, I don't know. It is actually really important to be able to introspect about this kind of thing. Like, it's important to be able to explain why you believe the things you believe. You know, it's like a basic, like one of the most basic underpinnings of any philosophical anything. And it's crazy seeing that no one is able to do it. Like literally everyone in the comments is like, but it's disgusting. Why should I have to defend it? And it's like, yeah, dude, like that's, you know. That's the question at hand. I don't know. I'm sure that everyone replying is 20. I'm pretty sure that everyone replying is 20 years old. But it is scary to me that people have an aversion to thinking. You know, when people talk about thought terminating cliches, you know, this is the type of thing that occasionally they're talking about. On that note, let's take another dive into the Incest Creek and watch this commercial for Dungeons and Daddies.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister? Oh, I miss you so much. I stayed up all night crafting a tabletop adventure for you.
It's a long way from West Africa. Role playing. He's here. I got you something from bookmedaddy.com.
Really? Oh, it's rowdy and horny. my daddy this year.
The best part of D&D is sex with your sibling.
I just like, it's such a good it's like shot for shot. It's crazy good. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Oh my god. It's so good. The best part about this is that it's true. Oh my god. Can we do this as an ad for WotC merch? Oh, fuck. Well, then we'd have to, talk to a girl. Okay. Next up. Next up. Here Jillian, we've actually already done it for a TMT intro. Okay, this whips ass. Context. In Colombia, a terrible earthquake took place. People fled to save their lives. The head of Blackstone decided that saving your life from an earthquake is not a reason to stop working and fires them. That if they died, it was their problem, not the company's. Worst customer support experience ever. We're monitoring these comments and we can say in these circumstances, people like you are the problem. Earthquakes are not a valid reason to abandon the workplace. Not everyone is ready to work and be a winner. If the building collapses and people die, do you also consider that as a workplace abandonment? We bear no responsibility for today's seismic events. We regret the situation, but it is not our responsibility. Many people die every day, and life goes on. If we waited for things to change every time something minor happened, we are living in the wrong world. Catastrophic events occur daily, and we cannot halt our business operations because of an incident in someone else's department that has no economic impact. We hope our family members feel safe, as that is our primary motivation. There was no damage, and the entire situation was taken out of context and subjected to slander. Something minor, like a fucking earthquake. Here's the earthquake, by the way. Yeah, just a minor earthquake. Cracks appearing in the side of a building. That could... Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. The facade falling. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's pretty much nothing. That's pretty much nothing. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's awesome. It's so funny. All right, next up. All right, new Twitch PogChamp. So Twitch is now using streamers' content for Gen AI training. And it's kind of strange. There is a button you have to press to opt out, which doesn't really make sense. It should be a button you have to press to opt in, but here's why they didn't do that.
Service already permit training of models. We went the extra step to add the control to let you opt out. We know many of you will opt out, and that is completely by design. Now, why is it not opt-in? That's what everybody is here spamming in chat. I get it. Let me opt in versus making me opt out. Well, there's an honest answer, and I think most of you probably can appreciate this. Like, if it was opt-in, nobody would opt in. That's honestly the
I mean, I probably wouldn't just admit that, right? I probably wouldn't admit that, right? Like, wouldn't you try and, like, does this person have media training? They know not to say this type of thing? Very strange. Very strange. I think probably not a good idea, but what do I know? All right, next up. All right, I love this. This is one of the best follows on Twitter. Candace Owens trying to read. Here is her saying, cream of the crop. Ready?
The elite of the Mormon culture, the cream of the pie, they get...
One more time.
introduced to one another. The elite of the Mormon culture, the cream of the pie.
No, that's something else. That's something else, Candace. That's something else. The cream of the pie. Is this how you describe a card during a TMT? That is true. Next up. Okay. First in my bloodline to learn about this, when an animal needs medical care, our incredible team jumps into action. Over the past few months, stingray keepers noticed our female cow-nosed stingray, Rachel Ray, was lethargic and not showing interest in feedings or enrichment. She had PCOS. The team tried oral medicines. After a month of no improvements, they surgically intervened. Ovariectomies are not commonly performed in stingrays, but her surgery and recovery went well and she is back on exhibit. First off, adorable. Oh, she is out. Aww. Oh, she's still kind of moving. Yay, they did it. Aww. After lots of recovery time and vet visits, she is strong enough to go back into the exhibit. Hooray! Rachel Ray has returned to Ocean Wonders Sharks. Oh, I like when they take care of the stingrays. Next up. Okay, this one was crazy to me. I hope this video doesn't include Edmund trying to justify some of his dogshit game design choices in Isaac, all right? Why you shouldn't give players what they want, Edmund McMillan. Okay, so this is true. Binding of Isaac is designed really poorly in a whole host of ways. I would just argue that those ways give it charm, right? Like one video that I saw that I think was correct is like, when you sit down and think about it, there are like 90 items that do functionally the same thing, right? But it's this weird maximalist, you have to have the wiki open shit that gives it its charm a lot of the time, right? But there are people in the comments that are just unbelievable. This one I saw and bookmarked because it made me so mad. Personally, I feel like I have absolutely no control over the quality of my runs and whether or not I get anywhere, depending on if the game wants to give me items that do anything. There are hundreds of people who are voicing that exact same comment, and I'm sorry, it is just actually a skill issue. It's rough to say, but it is a skill issue. You can rig anything. Like, in fact, doing so is not, like, one of the big criticisms of Repentance Plus is that it's too easy to rig. That every single run has the capacity to end in total bullshit one-shot territory. I don't know. It's, You reset 1,000 times until you get a good item. Not everyone does that. CJ, I don't do that for the Eden runs. I do it for the challenge characters so that I can play them without killing myself, you know? There are people doing 100 Eden streaks. Man, did you see the 4,800 Eden streak guy? Lost it. So sad. I thought he was gonna get to 5,000. I wanted him to get to 5,000 so bad. Hello. He lost it to something totally boring too. It was Curse of the Unknown, floor 1. He was like, it might be a 1 heart, and then it was a 1 heart, and he just got a bad roll on a champion, and fucked up like an active item and died. Yeah. Chat says, Doctor. That's Jillian. Ugh. I don't know. You really can rig anything. I do believe that. 1 run a day and you could get there in 14 years. Exactly. All right, next up. I haven't been able to stop thinking about this video all day. Turns out toast is kind of chic. Okay, first up, I'm going to say anything to stop eating disorders, man. Eating disorder Twitter is on my TL constantly these days. And I don't know how it keeps getting there, but you know what? I'll take anything. All right, so we have this this toast, 3 eggs, salt. We're beating the eggs. I guess we're putting butter in a pan and then the eggs. This is a lot of eggs, by the way. I kind of cap out at 2 eggs for breakfast. Nice fold, though. Beautiful folding. Okay, a little long in there. That's okay. We are shaving off individual pieces of Parmesan, rind included, and oh my god! All right, don't eat your toast like that. You will be taking a nap. That is so much pesto. Holy shit. Look at that. That pesto is not a spread, man. Oh no. It is when I eat it. Jesus. Oh man. Wow. This is literally how you're supposed to eat pesto. Where did I go wrong with you? Siberian, you oil-addicted people are just so ridiculous. You are not supposed to layer pesto on a fucking piece of bread. Be honest. Okay, next up. What's your most unhinged yet ethical teacher hack? Okay, this is not ethical, but the Wheel of Fate. At the end of the day, I spin a wheel, all kids' names on it, and whoever it lands on gets a call home. The content of the call depends entirely upon their day in my room. Jesus Christ. This would freak me the fuck out as a child, but it would also work. All right, next up. Okay, here's some Nick Fuentes. In case you're unfamiliar, Nick Fuentes is a Nazi. Let's watch this. Got some Raising Cane's today, and this came to mind. I think about this clip like daily. This is an unbelievable clip.
Hi, Nick. I hope you had fun in NYC this weekend. I was there too and had lots of fun. What's your go-to Cane's order? I'm
Chicken
curious what you get.
fingers.
Thanks for being so funny and doing our streams. Merry Christmas.
I get the chicken fingers. I think that's the only thing they sell.
Smoking 99-cent $20. What are a few things you do as president if enough people supported you that you ended up in real power and leadership?
What do you get at Raising Cane's? So let's see. They have a 2-piece combo, a 3-piece combo, a 4. It's chicken nuggets. Fucking idiot. What do you get at Raising Cane's? The pizza. I love Raising Cane's stir fry and fucking pizza, you fucking stupid idiot. What do I get at Raising Cane's? What do you think? I get the fried chicken strips. That's all they... What do you get, the Caniac combo or the box combo? That's what you're asking me? You're asking me, do I get 4 or 5 chicken tenders? I have to know. Do you get the 4-piece combo or do you get the 5-piece combo? Do you get it with the toast or do you get it with the coleslaw? What is wrong with you people? Seriously, you're retarded. You have a developmental disorder and you're retarded. And you should feel bad. You should feel bad for asking that. What do you get at Raising Cane's? What do you mean? What do I get? Or what's your Raising Cane's order? What? What's your Pizza Hut order? Pizza. What's your go-to when you go to Pizza Hut? Yeah, pizza. The sushi's really.
Arian S. Lawrence sent $20.
Yeah.
Instead of creating an America First party that could split.
There's just so much going on in this clip. He can't get off it. He goes on to go to the next one where some guy named like Heil Hitler 1488 is like, hey, do you think that the Jews are bad? And he's like, all right, actually, let's go back to Raising Cane's. Just a lot going on here. But it's just, I don't know. I love that he lives in hell. It is so funny that he lives in a hell of his own creation where like he is just all day trapped in a fucking panopticon with like the biggest, dumbest guys on the fucking planet who are like sending him their like unemployment checks to be like, what's your Raising Cane's order? Oh man, it's so good. Who fucking wants to know Nick Fuentes Raising Cane's? I kind of do. Also, I hate to be like this. Hardleg is 100% correct. The Caniac combo comes with 6 chicken strips, you dumb bitch. This is actually the Torment Nexus. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Oh my god. Okay. Ask him on the Patreon WhatsApp. Oh yeah. We'll get him on and ask him his Raising Cane's order. Yeah, great idea, dude. Next up. This one's crazy. My friend showed me this reel video that suddenly has Mr. Beast popping up in what looks like a durability test for bulletproof glass.
Мистер Бист, рис, Мистер Бист ест рис. Посмотри вниз, там Мистер Бист каратист, Мистер Бист юрист.
Oh. I mean, that is really what happened. I mean, it's exactly what it said on the tin. Next up. All right. Something they don't tell you is that if you get into making metal music in a small town, you will encounter 80s movie villain tier boomers who sound like the parents from School of Rock. This one is fucking unbelievable. All right. So here we go. Good afternoon. We've made several complaints for your group to take down your unsavory advertisements from our community board. There is no place for devil worshipping or cult behavior. We love God and classical music. Lying, by the way. Please ask permission from Dot, who runs the seasonal charity sale from now. Thanks, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. Hope you're having an awesome day. I assume you're talking about our band advertisements. We have permission from Drew, who runs the center, and love giving out tickets to people who come by our studio just outside it. I assure you there's nothing unsavory or culty about what we do. What is your name, young man? You need to listen to me right now. You must ask Dot, who runs the charity sale. Your music has angry screaming and unmusical loudness. I saw your ad on the community monitor. I taught music for a long time, and it's my professional opinion that it's violent devil worship. If you to play in our community center, like your ad says, we will interrupt you with our instruments. God does not approve. Where are your parents? Hi, Dorothy. Thanks for reaching out. It appears to me you're misunderstanding something. I'm a 29-year-old man. I've lived alone for 15 years. The song you heard on the monitor is about my cat who passed away. I promise there's nothing scary about it. As a music teacher, I'm sure you understand how to engage with different kinds of art. We'd love to give you and your friends free tickets for our next set. Just let me know. No, 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 no. The answer is no. You must have no choice. You have to ask Dot. We have lived here for longer. We say no. If you play at my center this weekend, we will interrupt you with our classical instruments. You have been warned. It's awesome, dude. It's so good. First off, you got to go through with it. Like, how funny would that be? You show up to play and it's like, no, don't do it. I'm here to... Fucking, it's so good. Oh man. But secondly, who the fuck is Dot from the seasonal charity sale? Oh man. Did you ask the mighty Dot? If it would satisfy you, you're free to leave Dot's number and I will tell her directly. Dot is too busy for the likes of you. Oh man. Good. Oh man, I don't know. What you don't understand if you live in a small town is that there are people like this who are like, listen, we control this fucking town, and it's like 85-year-olds who are like, there will be no rock and roll here, and it's like, I'm sorry, lady, that's just not gonna happen. I picked up so many damn noise complaints when I was playing in like a fucking boomer classic rock covers band in high school. They were like, you guys gotta turn it down. It was unbelievable, man. Update? Oh my god, I can't believe there's an update. You will be pleased to know the evil mystic duo of Dorothy and Dot did not interrupt their set. Turns out their nursing home has a curfew, so they were never going to do anything. I'm sure it would have been a duel told in legends were it not for pesky bedtimes. Totally owned. Holy shit. Ugh. All right, next up. Homeless man just shouted at me, I'm going to steal all of your skills and delete them. I'm so scared. How do you even counter this? You're fucked, man. You're totally fucked. He's the guy from Avatar? Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, you mean Aang? Oh man. No, from Korra. Oh, okay. Dipshit. He does energy bending at the end. Overload him with energy and he should explode. All right, next up. Gonna try out a new place for dinner tonight. I really had the best pizza here, but it was extremely grossed out by an elderly person just living next to the bar. Just a medical bed chilling next to the end of the bar on the way to the restrooms for all to see. He was also in bed in his robe on his laptop. I see. So this person was like, yeah, I went and it was good. But apparently this is well known. It says, my fiance came here the other day to try the pizza. We were always curious about this place because it always looked closed. He said the service was fine. However, the person in a hospital bed by the bar threw him all the way off. I read in another review the same observation. Is this an everyday thing? I'm sorry, that's not something you'd want to see when picking up food in a restaurant or dining in. The pizza was terrible. Oh, man, that's so funny. I like the concept of like, yeah, wheel me in. I'm just going to jerk off on my laptop in the pizza place. Man. Okay, next up. This is unbelievable. Okay, this is one of Trump's new cabinet appointees. Let's just watch this together.
We're all ready, so.
Okay. Administrator, we have some questions for you here at TikTok.
By the way, her full name is Administrator. No, she seems like someone. Administrator. But watch this.
We're all ready, so.
Okay. Administrator, we have some questions for you here at TikTok.
What's going on, Mac?
First of all, are you in the cabinet?
Well, actually I am. After I had an incredible conversation with the president by phone to become SBA administrator, he texted me and said, actually, you're going to be in the cabinet. That's a really big deal. And it is, because the SBA administrator isn't guaranteed a spot in the cabinet. But because President Trump knows that small business is big business, this is a cabinet spot now.
So this is an alien, right? I mean, I don't want to like blow the lid off of Men in Black, but this is an alien. Empty binder, like totally gangly limbs. This is an alien.
What's your favorite thing about being small business administrator?
Well, obviously being out with small businesses, whether I'm walking a factory floor with a small manufacturer or in a small...
What do you mean walking a factory? Bitch, you can't walk. We can see.
A family-owned generational restaurant, I can see the impact that the SBA is having through the work that our team does every day.
Okay, she obviously has had some work done, but I think one of the pieces of work she had done was the rack. They stretched her out. They cranked her up.
Last question. How tall are you?
With or without heels?
Without.
Let's just say without heels, I'm 5'11" and a half.
Thank you
That's not that tall. You shouldn't look like that.
for your time.
Oh, man. Okay. Freakish. Really freaky. She's built like her ancestors survived on the leaves from the top branches. She got the Gattaca Heights surgery. He didn't want to get that. All right, next up. Okay, this one whips ass. 9 days, $1,000, 236 viewers. A 2026 Chinese animated film just set the year's lowest theatrical gross. Some viewers said it was even worse than amateur AI-generated clips. Okay, so there's a little backstory to this. This was a movie made by a mother and son and animated by them. Let's just watch this together. Looks good. Honestly, I'm gonna go see it. I gotta go see this. Like, can I please go? We have some more. Hell yeah. Loving these establishing shots, by the way. It's really raining, man. It is really raining. Okay, next up. Okay, we got to talk about the USS Lincoln. So, what is going on in the USS Lincoln? So in case you're unfamiliar, we're at war with Iran. I mean, still, what do you want me to say? We're in week 45 of our 15-minute war. It's off and on and off and on and off and on every week. And unfortunately, a significant amount of the ships we sent out were sent out with a meager amount of provisions, with the understanding that it's a war that would be over. And as the war drags on, those are wearing thin. So at the USS Lincoln, along with other ships as well, the soldiers are getting like fucking nothing. You've got Navy men like eating like fucking frozen Salisbury steak that they smuggled in off a Hungry Man or something. So we have the family members of U.S. service members are concerned about the conditions of the USS Lincoln.
Well, no, that ship is moving. No, they're not.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
That ship is moving right now, or very shortly, and it's being replaced with another very similar ship. No. Not nearly long enough.
I thought we were finishing it. I thought it was going to be done by now. That's right, motherfucker. Here we have... It sucks that they make you wage foreign wars for Israel when you join the U.S. Navy, but at least our $1.5 trillion defense budget provides for delicious and nutritious chow aboard warships like the USS George Washington. Honestly, looks good. Looks great. Delicious. Yummers. I love this just brick. They're eating the Nutriloaf out here. They're eating the nasty patty. And this one is quite good. It says, USS servicemen in the Persian Gulf have begun scribbling messages in the dust of aircraft flaps per an image sent from the field to Trita Parsi. The messages include, be a good goy and do what Israel tells you to. Operation Epstein Fury, Peace Deal 64 incoming. All this for the Holy Land. I heart flock cameras. It says BB's Bucks. It says BB's Cucks, right? That's what it says. But what does it say right here? Is that Walt? Walt? Would you like to defend yourself? Oh my God. I knew who was at the head of this shit. Well, the Republicans are in a state of disarray after waging a war they can't win and sticking to it without any exit plan. But the Democrats have to be careful. During this moment, they must resist shifting far left. Michigan Democrat Senate primary winner Abdul El Sayed. I imagine two left for this article's author, who is Andrew Cuomo. Man, this guy just cannot fuck off, can he? Holy shit. All right, next up. Okay, speaking of flock cameras, let's watch this. So this is I guess it's like a board interrogating the representative sent by Flock in place of their CEO. So we'll watch a couple minutes of this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for being here. Did you say that Flock cameras require warrants?
No.
They don't require warrants. Did you say that Flock cameras don't use AI?
Correct. They do not use generative AI. They use machine learning.
They do not use generative AI. They use machine learning. And then immediately he looks down. He's like, uh-oh.
They don't use AI.
Correct. There's a difference between machine learning and generative AI. Would you like me to explain?
No, but I just have a webpage here from your company. Right here it says leveraging AI-powered technology to keep employees safe. And then it goes on to talk about harnessing Flock Safety's AI-powered technology to enhance employee safety. So, does your system log, track, and store the movements of law-abiding citizens in Sullivan County?
Log, track, and store the movements. What
Yes.
do you mean by the movements?
It's always a good follow-up. What do you mean by movements? If it was no, it would have been easy to say no.
Their car, where they're going.
We do not know where people are going now.
but you do log where, you know, their car, the make and model of their vehicle, whether it's got like a bike rack, dents on it, and sort of thing.
Yeah, you got me.
We do log those information.
If a resident wants to opt out of that, can they, you know, while they're going to church or work or the grocery store, can they say, I don't want to be part of that surveillance dragnet? Can they opt out of it? There's no opt out. Can you guarantee that no federal agency, out of state entity, or, you know, third party partner can access that sort of data without explicit approval?
Yes.
So there's no backdoor for federal agencies?
No.
Do you really expect us to believe that?
He says, okay.
How many times has Flock been used illegally or inappropriately?
I can't answer that question for you.
The answer is between 50 and 100 times. How many people have been arrested for using Flock illegally?
Can't answer that for you.
The answer is at least 28.
Jesus.
Who foots the bill for Flock? How much is it per year for Sullivan County?
What do you guys say? What is your contract for? It's $33,000.
$33,000. Could you explain convoy analysis?
Convoy analysis, please elaborate.
Flock has a program called convoy analysis. They track vehicles that are close to one another.
Give you a great example. Yeah, there was a ATM servicer, ATM service technician in, I believe, Jefferson, Kentucky, who was robbed at gunpoint by an individual, and all the money was taken. So they were able to put that tag of the service driver's van to see who was following them the past previous days to identify that individual.
Okay, so that's not a particularly disarming story. That's freaky.
Do you not think it's a privacy concern to, track, who's driving with each other?
On a public road?
It's a private company.
Accessing your data?
Yes.
Right, we do not access your data. Only law enforcement can access your data.
How do you get the data then if you don't access it?
It goes to Amazon W Cloud or Amazon AWS Gov Cloud, and law enforcement accesses it.
Man, and by the way, this is the legal hubbub of the fucking millennia is, do you ever have the data?
Your CEO recently, 3 weeks ago, he gave a TED Talk called "Can a camera on every corner make us safer?" Do you agree with that statement? Do you think a camera on every corner will make Americans safer?
I'm not here to speak for a CEO.
Okay. I kind of thought that's why you were here.
They sent a guy in place of the CEO.
It is the 250th anniversary of our country's founding. One of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, once famously said that those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. And I actually have a problem with this resolution because I think it needs to be amended. It's too open-ended. It says that we shall not renew it until such concerns have been addressed, as laid out by Gary Stidham and written in the resolution. And I have some concerns with what Gary and what Mark are talking about. I don't think we need to renew this at all. I don't think the people of Sullivan County want this. I believe that Flock right now is one of the most hated companies in America. They are one of the most corrupt companies in America. And quite frankly, sir, I don't think we can make America great again without hanging your CEO publicly for treason. Your company is an enemy of the American people.
Yeah, then everything just kind of falls apart. Yeah, I mean, what did you expect? Oh my God, just a lot going on here. Holy shit. I don't know. This is going to be the next thing is Flock. For those of you that live in the disgusting police state of the UK, we don't yet have cameras everywhere, but we're getting them like in the next couple of years. And this company, Flock, is probably going to be at the forefront of it more than Amazon already was with the fucking Ring cameras. Man, it's bleak. It is bleak. All right, next up. All right, another banger ass, baller ass post from Chuck Grassley. My compliments to the sheep barn at the Iowa State Fair for having warm water when you wash your hands. Pretty nice. Okay. Hey! Hope y'all had a good stream. We're reading Twitter. I hope you weren't expecting Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, let's check out Chuck Grassley's picture here. This is a really nice nice picture. He's petting a sheep. What's going on the left-hand side here? Hold up. Zoom in. Zoom in. Grok, zoom in. I hate to be like this. I can immediately place this. This is a t-shirt from Spencer's Gifts. They sell this at Spencer's Gifts. Maybe he's talking about the cows, you know? I like his friend who's just chilling. Oh man, what's next? What's next? Okay, this is just unbelievable. So, with respect to the Iran war, it's just over. We're gonna keep doing it forever. But America's running out of munitions, we're running out of ships, etc. But President Trump directs Pete Hegseth to start building warships in allied shipyards overseas. We're basically like, can Japan build our ships for us? I had to sit through a thread of people being like, this is so freaking anime. My honest reaction to seeing our Asian allies get huge shipbuilding contracts from America. Oh my god, this is so freaking kawaii. Oh my goodness. With the yen the way it is, the Japanese shipyards could use the extra business. We'll probably even get a good manga about working on battleships out of it. Sure, we'll be in a war for the next 20 years, but think how freaking Sugoi it will be! Say it with me, Bones. Alright, next up. Okay, this is actually, I was not expecting this, but Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer has become the sorority rush anthem of the year.
Shoot to kill! Yamaza! Kill the Boer! The farmer! Kill the Boer! The farmer!
I didn't really think that this would get people to rush, you know, Sigma Phi, but I guess whatever works, right?
Brr, pa! Pa! Brr, pa! Pa!
All right, next up. All right, this one rocks. They caught me doing pranks in the hood, and now they're saying I have to fight a gentleman named Man. All right, this guy's, you know, he's a little pudgy. Yeah, he's pretty out of. He looks kind of old, like no big deal. You gotta stay sharp on. Yeah. What the fuck?
You eat shit, nigga. You ain't eating shit. You ain't eating shit, nigga. You ain't eating shit, nigga. This shit is tough. You ain't fucking with this. With this thing.
Yeah, I think I could take him.
I see him looking.
That shit costs meter. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been enjoying people quote tweeting this all week and being like, you know, I could take this guy. My name is Elon Musk. I work for Tesla headquarters. Holy fuck. Man, sometimes guys just practice punches in the mirror all day and they're just waiting to let it out, man. They are just waiting to let it out. Oh man. This is maybe the scariest type of guy you could come across. When he slaps his head, you can tell that there's going to be force behind it, and you're like, uh-oh. Ooh, that's a lot. These first two punches, Jesus Christ! Oh, man. Okay, next up. No, Miss Misato, I won't die for Israel. What is going on here? I think this is they had an army booth at an anime con, and one of the Evangelion cosplayers just sat on their little thing. But oh man, classic image. Next up. Okay, this one whips ass. You cannot be for real. So if you are not, I really, really, you should follow every governmental institution you can on Instagram. They're posting like hype edits of Trump. These two were very strange because they used versus Susie and Black Knife from Deltarune. So like, say it with me, soy occupied government, but also Sebastian Wolf. You have the chance to redeem yourself and be welcomed into Valhalla. I always knew Toby was MAGA. Well, people asked him what his opinion was on LGBTQ, and he said he was neutral on those things. Fraud Night soundtrack. What if, well, this is adding a lot more credence to the his a pedophile theory. All right, okay. Next up. Okay. Let's talk real quick about Azuki. Have you guys seen Azuki TCG? So this shit has been popping up on my dash over and over again. And I'll be completely honest with you as well. I have been reached out to from Azuki TCG to ask if I could help them with like launches and stuff. And, you know, I thought about it for a while and I ended up saying no. I am at least a little bit discerning with this type of shit. But if you're unfamiliar with Azuki TCG, it is a fledgling trading card game that I guess I would say is trying to spend their way into relevance. You know, sometimes when a new card game comes out and they're like, we have a $10 million prize pool, and you go, oh my God, I guess I have to play it, right? And it's kind of like that. But the other thing that it's doing is going in on AI. Let me see if I can just show up. Let me just go to like their site. The cards aren't made with AI or whatever, but they're like NFTs associated with some of the individual cards. So while the game, and I spent some time like looking at it, while the game is pretty lovingly crafted and has some interesting, you know, aspects to it, it's clearly designed to suck money out of crypto freaks. And you can see here it says, here's the Garden Regional, people playing for an absurd amount of money. But check out the fucking comments, you know? .eth, NFT profile picture, 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 NFT profile. It's like, man, MetaZoo 2, it smacks of MetaZoo, but unlike MetaZoo, in which an individual who had like a concept for a TCG was totally consumed by like grifting crypto people, this one seems like from the get it was developed to take money from the crypto people. Like the goal was to get people to purchase and invest in it the way you would invest into NFTs or something, irrespective of how good the actual game is. If any of you have like Azuki locals in your area or have been to an Azuki regional, I really would like to hear about your experience playing it, because despite the fact that this is a picture of a lot of people playing the card game, and despite the fact that they are like selling them in stores and doing okay for themselves, I just can't seem to find anyone who plays the game and is willing to talk about it. So, you know, if anyone will tell me about Azuki, I will listen. Next up. This one whips ass. My knight is a frugal, single 33-year-old.
put a zip.
This is hell. This person lives in hell. I don't know. It is this seems similar to my life. Should I die? Yes. No. So there's a lot going on here. A lot of people, as someone who in the past has gone through the epic frugal lifestyle where I just didn't make enough money, this is self-harm. Like, what people don't understand about the r/frugal guys is they are just doing self-harm. They are not saving money. They are just doing self-harm. I don't know. Like, not to, talk shit on this guy. First and foremost, a frugal single 33-year-old who drives a Miata. Like, fuck off. Secondly, you are not getting anything out of wearing shoes whose soles are destroyed, right? Like, it is not super expensive to get new soles for your shoes, right? Not trying to say nothing. Goes home, shitty apartment, that's fine. That's okay. Slippers for my sister's wedding, also fine. Okay. Let's talk about the dinner. The dinner is fucking insane. Now, I hate to be like this. You are totally fucking up if this is what you're eating as a frugal person. All the r/frugal people are always doing like rice and beans. They're doing rice and beans and rice and beans and rice and beans. You can't do a chicken breast. That is not dinner. You're going to get fucking scurvy, especially if you're prepping for tomorrow's meal. Also, chicken breast. Salt and pepper are pennies. At least season the goddamn thing. You can get salt at your local McDonald's. Just go in and pick a whole bunch of them up. Like, literally, salt comes in a can of 1 trillion. Or steal it. Additionally, do not put the chicken back in the fridge. If you open the package, the chicken has to go in the freezer. What are you doing? And thirdly, you're frugal, but you've got 90 eggs in your fridge. How interesting. Listen, I hate to be like this. If you're trying to save money, rice insanely cheap. Chicken is pretty inexpensive for a meat. You can get all types of seasonings for next to free, if not literally free. Produce is insanely cheap. I don't understand, man. It's lifestyle anorexia, it is, but also he's like very stupid. Like, what does this do for his like frugal lifestyle? What's the purpose of this one? Turning on the stovetop and then putting, like, what is going on here? It's just self-harm, man. And then, like, he washes without a sponge. But he's already shelled out for the soap. A sponge is nothing. You can get a pack of 5 sponges for 50 cents. It's just absurd, man. Plugging in the internet. What do you mean by that? He has a sponge there, but watch him do this. So he eats it. And look at this, use the goddamn sponge. It's just total LARP. It's like, it's not It's not frugal at all. It's just insane. It's making yourself miserable for no reason. I don't know. I think people make these because they want you to think that you're poor because you're not living the way this guy is. But like, that's not true at all. That's not, it's possible to live much better than this guy and spend less money. Big surprise. The walk is good. Going for a walk, that's good. And then, okay, not to like talk shit on the routine. We spent like 80% of this video on the hour he was making and eating unseasoned chicken, and then he gets in bed and it's literally like spend 5 hours doing content. Really? You didn't think you were going to talk about that at all? Also, like this is the thing, is like you are not getting anything out of scraping the last bit out of your toothpaste. Toothpaste is $1. You are not getting anything out of like scrimping on AC. You're just going to be miserable. It just sucks, dude. It's awful. It's just a terrible, awful situation to pretend to be in. Treats right there. This is just the ice water bowl guy, but for frugal people TikTok. The frugality movement on TikTok and Reddit wants to trick you into thinking you have to live like a fucking dog in a cage. You don't. You can spend almost no money and still have a fine, normal life. But this guy is like, no, you have to be miserable. You have to burn your hand because you can't buy a spatula. Like, fuck the fuck off. Lying. Literally just lying. Ugh. This is a very modest and nice. Some people don't need as much compared to others. No, you do need a spatula. You need a spatula. Okay. Oh, they deleted the quote tweet, but it was quote tweeting a VTuber. I'm just going to start posting this.
I want you to talk in your real voice.
This is my real voice. And the whole sexy baby thing isn't an act. I'm a very sexy baby.
It's true. It is true. Yeah, it's true. Next up. Okay, this whips ass. First off, dudes rock. Okay. So I hired a straight male from Facebook Marketplace to come and sing and play guitar for my girlfriend to remind her how her life could have turned out if she kept dating men. All right? So, I mean, this is what's going on. This is a lesbian couple, and they just hired a guy to play guitar at her. Now, would you believe there is video of it? And he knocks it out of the fucking park, dude. Listen to this.
What else do you know how to play?
A lot. Like I picked up the guitar like probably like 5 or 6 years ago. So like I actually like learned like a lot of like songs that I could play basically. And like the thing about guitar is that you can like basically play the most songs like a few parts. Like I don't know. Does that kind of make sense?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you like want to hear something? Like I could show
Well,
you.
what do you
Maybe
know-
I could show you what I mean.
Well, what do you know how
I
to
could
play?
show you. So like what do you like? Do you like know like what kind of music you like? Like do you have an idea? Like what do you listen to? Like if you're like I don't know, like going to like Pilates or something.
Well, I don't know if you would know any of those
Just like
songs.
do you know any? Just like pick a random song. I guarantee you I can play it.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so like all right, if you can't think of one, it's fine. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna...
So I would just probably like the Beatles. Like, do you know the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
They were like it's funny because like a lot of people think they were American band, but they actually came from like overseas. So like they were actually British.
Oh, so you play it in British?
Yeah. So like the song like I love most about them is like Blackbird by the Beatles. Have you heard of Blackbird?
I think so.
It's
yeah.
it's normally I'll just shut up and play it for you. Honestly,
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
just shut up and play it for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, okay. Like tune me in. You know, like 3, 2.
Oh, 3, 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, let me just start.
No, okay, so yeah, I have heard this song.
He's so good, dude. He's killing it. He like waits for her to start talking to interrupt her. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god. More effective torture than waterboarding. I hope she tipped him really well. That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, next up. All right. Dude in the sauna today told me Trump is purposefully losing the war with Iran to show China that great powers have difficulty with smaller nations porcupining. He told me Trump is saving us from World War III. It's all 4D chess. Oh, that's a good idea. Wait, that's a good idea. Okay, next up. Let's talk about Nancy Mace. Nancy Mace is not doing well. So if you guys remember Nancy Mace, she was like the big anti-trans congresswoman. And what really freaked people out is between getting elected and getting sat, she looked completely different. She got like 1,000 pieces of work done. She has shown up recently with full tattoo sleeves on both arms. And I don't know what's going on. But here, let me see if I can... Oh, I think there's a quote tweet. I'm going to find it, man. Yeah. So this is a Politico piece on her from back in February when she started getting the tattoos. Let's listen to this one. Mace is a 48-year-old, twice divorced mother of 2. She often walks with a gun. She shops in a wig. She sleeps, the little she sleeps, under a 20-pound heavy blanket she thinks isn't heavy enough. She says she does what she does because of an engine she can't control and just fucking goes and is going to go and go and go. She says she gets tattoos that she gets because of the pain that I need to feel. Is this the first female Harry Dubois? That's incredible. I have an engine inside me I can't control. Oh my God. Whoa. Really? Ooh, God. She is, according to scores of ex-staffers and ex-friends, operatives and colleagues from both parties, and a spectrum of people who know her and have known her for a long time, unstable, unhinged, and unwell. The piece opens with a quote from her that says, "I don't think that I'll ever be okay." Oh my God. Okay, next up. Coolest guy I have seen in a fucking minute. Ladies, you need to cuff up men like this. Okay, I have never felt so intellectually mogged as I did watching this video, and I am not afraid to say it, incredibly attracted to this guy. Let's just watch this.
What is this historic flag?
I literally have this one hanging in my room. La Serissima, the Republic of Venice.
Yes. What is this historic flag?
British East India Company. Or the 13... No, that's too many stripes for your 13 colonies. British East India Company.
Yes. How did you know that?
I recognized it because it's very similar to the 13 colonies. Okay. But it's not.
How about this one?
I know this one, but don't. There were a few flags that this looks similar to, one being Picardy in France, another being... Oh, what city in Italy is this? What historic Italian city-state is this? Is it Udine? Is it Pisa? No, it's not Pisa. Urbino.
The Duchy of Parma.
Ah!
2 correct, 1 wrong.
I wouldn't have known that.
How about this one?
That is the... This isn't the Khanate of Bukhara, this is the Emirate of Bukhara. I can read that right there. This is the Emirate of Bukhara,
So now you can read Arabic. You've been learning.
Me?
Yeah, you just said I can read that right there.
That's Persian.
Okay, you can read Persian.
Me?
Yes.
No. I can neither confirm nor deny my skill at reading Perso-Arabic.
What's this?
Iroquois Confederation, Haudenosaunee.
How about this one?
The attributed flag on the Catalan Atlas of the Mali Empire.
Mali Empire, yes. What is this flag?
I've never seen this version before, but I think this is the Mughal Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 correct. What's this?
Sultanate of Zanzibar.
You really know the Muslim ones, huh?
I really do. That's what Middle Eastern specialization gives you. This is a part of the Sultanate of Oman.
Holy fuck, man. Unbelievable. Holy shit. Oh. He can fix me. I think he really could. He gets like beat up about. The best part of this one, of course, is you can read Arabic. Me? Oh, that's Persian. You can read Persian. Me? He's so cute. Can we hear the Chewbacca again? Yeah, he kind of like Chewbacca's here.
This looks similar to one being Picardy in France, another being... Oh, what city in Italy is this? What historic Italian city-state is this? Is it Udine? Is it Pisa? No, it's not Pisa.
Why did he make that noise? He's purring, dude. Holy fuck. Ugh. More guys like this. This is a type of nerd that's like extinct now. Like fucking bring him back, man. Okay, next up. This person is doing tarot readings for your child by using Pokemon cards.
And the gender of your baby is a pedophile. Your baby's a pedophile. Yeah. I don't make the rules. This little fucking freak steals babies in the middle of the night.
No!
This little fucking freak steals babies in the middle of the night. What's...
Oh no. Oh man. Okay. We gotta do this one too. Tennessee Republicans introduced bill requiring every public university to have a Charlie Kirk Plaza over 1,600 square feet and display the 10 Commandments. Okay, that's never gonna pass muster. It's blatantly Hold up. Is that? There's no way, right? His soul really was shattered into 1,000 pieces. Next up. Okay, this was a weird one to say. Things I believe are baby scams. Burping your baby. They do it fine on their own. Wake windows. You can see when your baby is tired. No need to time it to the second. Daily bathing. I rarely bathed my baby. Before they start solids, unless they poop themselves, they don't get dirty. Plus, it dries out their skin. You think burping your baby is a scam? No, man. That no, it isn't. I guess like I don't know. There's a lot of people talking about daily bathing is a scam. I guess that's true. Like babies don't really produce oil the same way adults do. So you aren't supposed to bathe them more than like once or twice every like 4 or 5 days. But I think that you do need to burp your baby. All right, we got just a couple more. Let's do this one. You guys remember friend of the channel Grums? Grums is like a culture warrior guy, best known for his adventures with breast milk. But he is also building a game, Ember, that he's been building for like 100 years and is nowhere close to done. Today he announced that he is changing it to an AI engine called Kaiju. All I gotta say is, honestly, maybe the AI will make a game, so who knows? This shit is never gonna come out. Holy fuck. And then finally, new story about Mr. Jason NVIDIA explicitly says the AI exit strategy is to do the subprime mortgage crisis for data centers on purpose. All right, it says, instead of seeing supercomputers as devices that customers can buy and use, the argument goes these systems, filled with NVIDIA's crafting processing units that cost $3 million per rack, are profitable investments. The systems can be improved upon through his company's software and their lifespans extended. You can think about it as a revenue stream, and you can securitize it or divide the risk and sell it to investors who want to participate. No! We're not making another financial instrument! No! Oh, man. Okay, very last thing. This week there has been a Blue Sky specific bit of drama, which is speed cameras. So, one organization said that they want to institute speed cameras all across America, and Blue Sky has been trying to decide if they do or do not support this. So there is, as I say in this tweet, a little friction here because on one hand, this is an incredible tool for the surveillance state, which will be used to track your movements and put you further in the panopticon. But on the other hand, the real joy on Blue Sky is being a good little boy who does what they're told. And so, like, how do you square that circle? You know, I want to follow the rules better than you. In defense of Flock, listen, all I have to say to you is, what's next? A license to make toast in your own damn toaster. Everyone who owns a car in America has a mental disorder. What do you want me to say, dog? I don't think that the police should be given a tool that can track every single location you pass by taking a photo of your license plate. I think that's a bad thing to exist. All right? Then we need to get all the Hitlers off the road. Sorry. I just don't believe that. That sounds like a great idea. Surely we can trust the cops. I agree. Wait, y'all don't have speed cameras? Not everywhere. No. This ends Freax. Oh, fine, we'll do SlutCon. I want to do SlutCon really bad. Can I show the picture? I think I can. She's like naked in it, but you can't see anything. Yeah, I can show this picture, surely. All right, friend of the pod, Ayella, is hosting SlutCon. Come meet your trad wife at SlutCon, September 25th through 27th. So what is this? Well, Ayella is basically trying to figure out a way to do prostitution online without running afoul of pesky laws and regulations, something that all of you on Blue Sky would really enjoy. But she is hosting a convention where you can buy a ticket for a low price of $3,000, attend expert talks and panels, participate in interactive workshops, practice flirting with live feedback, or enjoy access to night parties featuring dance, massage, and frolicking flirt practice. Okay. For $6, we can also do Q&A. We get priority workshop sign-up, spicier educational sessions, small group coaching. But for $18,000, you get VIP access, premium accommodations, a concierge, one-on-one coaching and feedback, as well as funding a passion project that we all appreciate. All I gotta say is good for her. We wish her, all the luck in the world on her next attempt to gamify sex even more and post it on reddit.com. One of the weirdest people online, but happy to see that she is consistently weird. She's always pushing the envelope on how odd she can be. Someone asked, of course, this is the I came in the fluffer lady. So someone asked, will the fluffer be signing autographs? The person replies, multiple fluffers will be there, so you can ask. Thank God. Here's the lineup. Oh, hell yeah. Who we got? Ayella. Diana Fleischman. No. Adam Conover? You must be joking. You must be joking. Wow. Dude, he looks fucking freaky in this picture. CJ the X! Oh my God. So many people were recommending me this person's videos. They're like, they're such a provocative and like interesting video essayist. Philosopher and video essayist. Oh, I see. I got it. Cheesed. Well, cheese to meet you. Greta, Greta is on here as an orgy organizer. Fucking get Stevie on here. This is one thing I think Stevie is actually very well equipped for. Oh my God. Okay, it's Greta. Greta, pictured here, is Eliezer Yudkowsky's primary partner and draws a salary from his AI research nonprofit while doing this. All events are held at Lighthaven, the home of the rationalists. Well, at least she's a therapist. I mean, can we get a panel? Do you think we can get a panel? Where are the flirt partners, by the way? Am I going to have to flirt with Adam Conover? Oh, man. Have to? Get to. Don't send me this, CJ. Thus ends Freax.